Namaskar to everybody, and it's a great delight to be a citizen of Bangalore and to live together to enjoy such good things which Bangaloreans put up, which are out of the world of imagination. I'm so delighted and extremely honored that Krishna, you asked me to come and be a part of this program today. Seeing all this, when I asked you, you said that you spent quite a lot of time in Khajuraho, paintings, etc. there. Being a student of history as well as social sciences, it is so nice and delightful that you have been able to capture those sculpture into paintings here, and most importantly, to show to the next generation that what art and culture could be all about. Most importantly, this place is located Chitrakala Parishath, place of extreme calmness, around a place of lot of negative energy, especially Vidhan Sauda, legislators. So there's so much of negative energy gets generated. So you stand really like a blooming lotus. I won't say lotus, or it's just a coincidence that I'm saying, though I belong to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Women have been portrayed, and so much of expression means you have concentrated on the eyes of a lot of them and the expression. So it is indication of the strength of a woman, as well as what prevailed centuries ago, what was captured in stone and sculpted long time back. You have now put it on paint, and these are all extremely priceless, and I can imagine how much of effort, patience, and what you say, there could be adjectives and adjectives to describe such a painting over here. And the best part of it is that Bangalore is a great capital for art aficionados, and people come to see, people take out their time because it calms them down, whether they are in corporate, whether they are in bureaucracy, whether they are in politics, whether they are in the financial world. So looking at you, others also should get inspired, and I'm so happy that your brother came all the way from Netherlands to came and give you support, emotional support over there. But beyond all the hard work that I can see is that if you look at each of them, there is some kind of a spirituality emanating from each of the paintings over there. Some kind of a spiritual message of calmness, oneness, as well as life beyond centuries ago, how it could have existed, and certain emotions which need a lot of courage to be expressed also over there. Not every artist can bring about, people try to only bring about what is politically acceptable and all these things. So art is where you can challenge the curiosity of the mind, as well as question the normal thinking, and if nobody opposes and nobody criticizes, it is not art at all. You need a lot of criticism, you need a lot of opposition, and you need a lot of debate. Only then your art becomes very meaningful. Otherwise, people will just breeze in and breeze out and write something and go away. So people should, after they are gone out of this room also over there, it should be tickling their imagination, and I'm sure you have very successfully done this over there. Thank you so much, and such a lovely stole you have given me. I never had such, I've been given.
I want you to carry the memory, that's why.
So thank you so much, and God bless you, and so nice that your parents are also here to bless you, and your good, very good, and God bless you all. So keep the spirit of Bangalore like this, despite whatever thoughts come across from all sections of people. We are a 1.43 crore population of Bangalore, and I had the unique honor of being the Commissioner of Police here. And what I find was the strength that I always keep having a lot of pride is that Bangalore city never had as many women DCPs I had. The city has a total about 22 deputy commissioners of police, and during the pandemic and during the anti-CAA riots, I had the fortune of having about 11 women DCPs over here, and it is they who ran the entire city. So women's power I always admire. I always have got great faith, great respect, and you have portrayed them in a very, very powerful. Thank you. God bless you.
thank you for inviting me. And it
Thank
has
you for
been a
coming.
pleasure to actually write about this and to be able to come here and see the works. So I'm thankful for that. What I want to just add is that, like Sir said, these are, of course, but you're still Sir for me. So what he said, that these stone sculptures, you are reinterpreting our heritage and the monuments that exist. So bringing it to Bangalore and the way you have reimagined them, I think that is what was special to me. The way you have, looked at it. It's not in the typical, not in the same way as everybody else, looks at it and talks about it, but more in terms of the philosophy, the religious and the cultural aspects that existed at that time. So you've tried to bring in that. So these are not just carved in stone, but there is so much energy. If you look at these works, it's animated. There is an animation to it. Everybody is like, they're in motion. And that particular quality that you've brought to these works, I think that makes it very special. I know you have a long way to go. This is a start for you, and I wish you the very best for that. Congratulations on this show. Thank you.
And Mr. Cal, please, he is my brother, 4 years younger and unmarried. This journey is we put together. It's a put together journey. He was here for last October. What you're doing in commercial art? Yeah, you're successful, but what you're doing? I said, I'm doing art. No, you are selling. so that was the first moment. I told him the same. 25 years back, this is the same gallery in 1997. I had my very successful show. Wow. There was 3, there was 2, all sold out. I'm not saying this for a proud thing. That deviated me from being an artist, deviated in such a way. I started doing corporate art. I think I would have completed about 30 to 50,000 paintings in 27 years. Wow. 300 to 400 corporates. You name the company, I'm there. Till now, I'm a dark person, but I'm not proudly saying this. I am very proud standing here because of my brother's motivation to realize that no, you're not an artist. You're as equal to a person who do fried rice on the road. It's true. I welcome that criticism, and that is what everybody wanted me to tell. And that motivated me. That day I stopped my commercial activity. Even though it's my bread and butter, I now made adequate where I can I start my journey from here, continue the same concept. So here the motivator is a lovely orator, a good drama artist, philosopher. I can keep saying. So every day I paint 6 hours and I hear 12 hours. When I say 18 hours I painted, 6 hours I painted, 12 hours I listened to him. So all this thoughts and it's a collaboration. So I want, as an artist, whatever I need to say I have expressed on my canvas. I want him to talk. Please kindly bear with us for a few minutes because it's an enormous effort I have put in this 6 months. I want him to share a few words. Thank you.
Namaskara, Swagatam. Good evening, everyone. My brother is 4 years elder to me. I was quite interested in art as such at the beginning, but having seen the real talent at home, I realized it's in a different dimension than I could perceive. I can give you a small anecdote. When I was 10 years old, I went to the school and our teacher asked all of us to paint something. The title was, How Animals Use Plants or Trees. I had no idea. I came home. I asked my brother, can you paint something? He painted something for me. I took it to the teacher, gave it, After a week, my teacher said, "You are selected for district level painting competition." I didn't know this. Now I got into it. I have no clue. It was on a Friday evening. The teacher told me, "I don't have any practice, and Monday morning is the district level competition." So I had no other go. We were running pillar and post. I asked my brother. He said, "I painted. I don't even remember what I painted for you." So in this fiasco, we were running pillar to post, and finally I found one of the image of a giraffe eating some leaves from the top of the tree. So I asked my brother to teach me. For 2 nights I didn't sleep. He taught me. I went to the competition. I drew it exactly in proportion, and I won the second prize, district level. That was the first instance I realized the difference between what we call talent and skill. Skill we can develop, and he is a born talent. So 6 months ago, we had the discussion. However, this is the same discussion we were having for last 10 years, 15 years. I told him, people have skill, can commercialize it, can make it useful, applicable, and derive something out of it. But you have the talent. You are far above, in much higher dimension than anyone who can do that. You can inspire people who have the skill to develop themselves. And the example what I gave him is, the French word chef actually means cook. But we don't call every cook a chef, though we should in French. It is because when a chef is given an option, he imagines, reimagines, brings his creativity, thinks of 2 or 3 different rare ingredients, brings it and takes out the umami flavor from it, which we never know. So when we put it in our mouth, the constituents culminates to a different taste. It has a different palate. And he has the talent. But he's putting himself down to the level of only churning out commercially successful projects, which he is really successful about. So on one end, I'm extremely proud of his journey in the last 25 years, starting with that. So it is my humble request for him, it was my humble request 6 months ago, maybe you have to escape from this monotonous work. You are of course commercially successful, but I want you to escape from this routine, break free, think free. Go to wilderness, go to something far away from a concrete jungle, but to a real place where nature is on your face. Reflect something and take that and bring that impact and express it freely. So he decided to probably, that inspired him to go to Khajuraho, made him to get this impact of history of 1,000 years of culture and art and the sculptor's thought process that all influenced him and helped him to manifest this in beautiful colors and shades and composition for all of us. And I wish you would bring in your thought, and this ensemble will be greater than its parts. Thank you very much.